Well, welcome to our twice weekly Zoom meeting for Stunt Flyers. I hope we have sound. I have no idea. This is the perky wing I was working on. I gotta still scrub off the PVA here. I won't get to this tonight, but I got a couple more of these. Get them glued together. And then I'm going to fill them with foam. I think I'm going to figure out how to mold these wings together in one piece. Do one side, get it trimmed up, then do the other side and kind of put them together, clamp the two molds together so the wing comes out in one piece so I don't have to monkey with this. But you guys are tired of that. Here's an experimental wing I did. It didn't get it saturated good enough. I suppose I could, I mean, this is pretty heavy. Yeah, that's, of course, that is tip weight, spar, and the bell crank mount in it, but I mean, this would work. We might could use one of these things or put them together and sheet them with another sheet of carbon on the outside. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'll get her figured out. And here's the fuselage. I will tell you this, what I've learned about carbon fiber, it's 99.999% in the tooling. It ain't in the layup. I mean, there's some too layup, but let's see where we are here. We got 10 watchers, but I got nobody on keeping me company. Hey, the link is at the bench. Let me check that again. It is posted. Of course, we've only been on a few minutes. I think I'm going to get out some of them propellers and sort them out too. I want to keep two of every size for myself, but I want to sell some. I have no more 13.6s left, so don't ask me for those. I have my stash of 13.6s, but no extras. I got anybody on yet? Gary, where are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you come in.
Steve is here. I'm here.
Ah, you're not elf lording tonight, huh?
Nope, not on Monday night.
Okay.
Well, I got the piece of earplug out of my ear.
Was there a piece in it?
Yeah.
What do you do? Just take some forceps, go down there, pick it out?
Uh, just yeah, I guess tweezers, long, skinny tweezers.
I could have done that. I got forceps right
Yeah,
here.
I know. I should have just come over to your place.
I got forceps right there.
Yeah.
Reach in there and out it comes. Been a whole lot cheaper.
Yeah, I think so.
Dr. Spark.
Yeah.
I'm kind of straightening up some.
Oh, all right.
I got to get it halfway under control. Pull everything out from under the bench and sweep under there and, organize everything. I
Yeah,
just got too much shit.
the
Hmm.
start.
You found anything you lost yet?
Not yet.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure he will.
You might find something, yeah. Well, I've been looking for that. I wonder what that
Yeah.
would be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of anything I've been looking for. I mean, I usually can find it, even though the place is a shithole, I can find it.
Yeah.
Right where you left it.
Isn't that funny? If you clean it all up, then you can't find that.
Right, that could happen.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's going to happen. Sure of it.
So you got the Junar behind you now.
Yeah, that's when I'm gonna fly rest of the
Oh.
season.
Where'd you put Simply Blues? In the little room?
Yeah,
And you got this one running, right?
yeah. I'm gonna take the engine out of that other one, out of the vortex and see what's wrong with it. I think it probably has a vacuum leak on the back plate.
Mm. I think Dan was dealing with something like that on one of his P forces.
Yeah. Well, well. Well, hopefully somebody will come in here and pick a subject to talk about, because I don't know what to talk about.
Either.
Did you fly, Steve, the other day?
No, been too darn hot.
Oh,
I'm getting more
Only about
spam
200
calls
degrees.
lately. Yeah. Still gonna be hot tomorrow, but gonna rain tomorrow evening, tomorrow afternoon, I think. Winds all over the place tomorrow, but and Wednesday it's kind of high still. The Thursday looks fairly decent. Friday, even better.
those vacuum bags that you use, that's kind of just a one-time deal.
I can use it about 3 times,
Three.
as long as I don't poke any holes in it.
Yeah.
So it's actually a bag?
It's a
Or is it
tube,
it's a tube
Yeah.
and you clamp each end somehow?
right, with these
Yeah.
clamps here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I
What's
noticed
trick?
that too. I said, how's it going? Oh, okay, I see.
But I
That
have,
way,
I have regular sheet vacuum bag that's not a tube, it's just flat plastic. And I got tape to tape the bag together.
yeah,
Oh,
I've seen you
okay.
use that. Okay. But that way that one you can kind of use it, just make it the size you need. And it can be an odd size, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So did you get that last piece done on
Last,
that perky thing?
yep. Now let's put it together. If I can find my rudder and elevator, I don't know where the hell it went.
Aha, there is something you're missing. Did you move all them wing what are they called? Lost foam wing jigs?
No,
Haven't moved those yet, or all that
no,
wood? I think that'd be a good place to start if you got someplace to put it.
no, I got other stuff to do before I get to that.
Oh, really?
Now, this is not gonna be a quick process.
Oh, no. No way.
I'm gonna start in this corner tomorrow. Get that cleaned up.
That corner where all the tools and
Yeah,
glue and stuff are.
yeah. Rearrange all the shelves so it's neat, orderly. I just can't get motivated.
I know the feeling.
Well, I've been doing this nonstop for 10 years.
Yeah.
Every day makes something new and it's kind of burn out.
It's a pretty good meeting that Friday
Busy Friday. What do you mean?
here on the
Good
Hangouts.
meeting.
We had a pretty good meeting here.
I ordered the tap so I can put that tank thing together. I'm gonna make.
Oh, the pieces we were looking for at Lowe's that they didn't have?
No, I'm looking for it. I needed a tap to put it together. Them other parts are just parts that would have been extra that I wanted.
Oh, okay.
I need to remake that stab anyway, so I lied. We didn't make the last part. I need to make a couple more parts.
Oh, okay.
Oh well.
Did I ever ask you why you call the Junar a Junar XL?
Because it looks like a tuner.
Oh, but it's not.
No,
A Junar was what size plane?
a 46 size airplane.
And this was a 60 size.
Yeah, this is bigger, different wing, different numbers.
Oh, okay. Who did the Junar in the first place?
Billy Warwick.
Oh, that was a Billy one
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
he's a sit.
I like his design cues.
So things like the shapes of the wingtips and the rudder or
Yeah.
side view kind of.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that too when I strip it. I'm gonna cut some of the bottom off of it. See, I have a 3 view of this thing around here somewhere that I built it off of. Let's see if I can
Oh.
find it.
It's just a 3 views. There's no plans.
They're 8.5 by 11, 3 view.
Oh, oh wow.
Thought it was. Thought I last saw it over here somewhere. Oh, here they are. No, that's a USA 1.
That's also a Billy.
Yeah.
Bryce, Roxy. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
Fly
Good
and control.
afternoon.
Yeah, fly and control light stunts. The sound is working.
Anyway, I printed a 8.5 by 11 3 view of the Junar, and I just started laying numbers out and making it look like that airplane.
That got the shoe airfoil?
The what?
Has that got the shoe airfoil?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've told that story before.
Yeah.
It's the original is down there.
The original shoe?
No, the original airfoil I did.
Oh, hello, Carl.
Hey, how are you?
All right.
How is everybody this evening?
It's still too hot in St. Louis.
Is it? How hot is it in St. Louis?
I think 100 over 100 in what they call it, real feel.
There's the
Oh, there
airport.
it
one.
is.
Well, it was nice and cool for us. It was like 100 degrees for us. So actually it's 100 right now. So
Yeah, but it's a dry heat.
yeah, and a few days ago, a few days ago it was 105. So I'll say
Oh
that.
my.
So anyway, but yeah, you're right. It is a dry heat. That's the only good.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's when it gets that hot, you walk outside and within 10 minutes you're sweating. So
Yeah, yeah.
Well, our heat here is a wet heat, and it's really
Yeah.
hot.
Could be
Yeah.
80 degrees, but
yeah.
80% humidity and it's just horrible.
Yeah.
So anybody go fly and crash in the airplanes, or everything turned out good this weekend?
Too hot.
Last weekend?
Too hot. They haven't been
Oh, too
flying.
hot. Well, you know what that means, don't you?
It's gonna be a cold winter.
No,
Yeah.
it means you're getting old if it's too hot to fly.
Yeah. Gotta get out there so early if you really want
Yeah.
to. Farmer's Almanac says it is going to be a cold and wet winter. for
This I
most of
have
the
no
country.
doubt. This is misery.
Yeah.
I heard or saw an article in the news here a few days ago that they're expecting a storm to come in somewhere.
What, like a hurricane?
I didn't read it. I didn't know what kind of storm it says. It says storm Oh, I guess for California it says heat wave and storm expected in California. So
Good.
Oh,
Good. Maybe they get a brownout over there and realize they need to turn the electricity back on.
there you go.
Yeah.
comes iPad Joe.
Hello.
What's up, iPad?
It's hot here.
Yeah,
It's hot here.
It's hot here.
same thing
Hey.
everywhere.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Have you ever been around where they built an a line control field or RC field, and they put some kind of covering over dirt so that makes it nice and smooth?
It's called a weed
Landing?
barrier.
It's called what, Sparky?
A weed barrier.
Yeah, that's what they're using. We got one in our field.
This
Yeah,
weed.
and do they put anything over the weed barrier?
Dirt.
Well,
And
Yeah.
I understand it, but what kind of dirt? Is it like gravel or pea gravel or?
No, just start
No.
loading the topsoil on.
There is a product, Mark can tell you about it when he comes on. They use up there, and it's they fly off that product, whatever it is.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
sure.
I've
Mark
seen
Gerber will
that.
have a good answer for that. That
Yeah.
it's not got dirt on top. It's a barrier that you fly off of.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know what
fly off of, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't know, but Mark Gerber can tell us for sure when he gets on.
Well, he flies off AstroTurf, doesn't he?
I don't know. I didn't think so. It looked like it's a black surface of some sort. I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah,
I've never been
visqueen.
around that stuff.
Yeah.
Visqueen.
It's kind of landscaping stuff. It's what we put down. The only thing, you just put it right on top of the ground and staple it down.
Yeah.
Of course,
It
the
might
grass
be
will
what-
die underneath it.
Well, the reason I'm asking is I finally made contact with somebody that gave me the combination to an RC field that's just 10 minutes down the road, basically, that's out in the middle of nowhere, but it was built for RCs. And he says it needs. I haven't gone inside the facility to take a good look at it. I can only see it from the car, from the road. And it needs to be weeded, and I'm sure it needs to be smoothed out. And I'm just wondering, okay, if I go in there and clear all the weeds out of it, and if the dirt is, got bumps and ruts and, little ripples in it, what can I do to smooth it out, and what can I do to keep it that way so I can land and take off?
Drag a gate, take a gate, chain link fence gate around the circle, get a roller,
Yeah.
start rolling it down. Hey, Joe,
Okay.
if you come over here, we can go to Dayton and we can steal the field. I have the keys to it.
Oh no, I'm not stealing nothing from the federal government.
Feds own it now?
We'll bring it back to
Oh, you want me to get arrested like Mark did? Come on now.
Yeah,
No, I'm just looking for ideas or suggestions, and so
Yeah.
There's good answers.
and then I thought, well, maybe if I get it smoothed out and put that cover like you said, Gary, maybe I can go in there and nail down some AstroTurf, and maybe that would work.
so it's an abandoned RC field?
No, it's not an abandoned. It's just that it's not being used very much.
Huh,
Because I go down there throughout the week on different days and on the weekends, and there's nobody using it.
how
if
about
you look
that?
at RC, it's going the way of control line. There's less and less people down there at the RC field.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I asked the gentleman, what would it take for me to go in there and get inside and clean it up and where I can fly my line control model aircraft. He says, "Oh, just pay the dues," and says, "or become a member." And it's, "Well, what's that cost?" And he goes, $50. I said, "Okay." So
Not bad.
$50 a lifetime or $50 a
A
year?
year.
yeah,
A
something
year.
like that. 50
Yeah,
bucks
it's
a year.
probably a
Yeah, that's
year.
still, the rub
that's-
is you gotta take a lawnmower with you and mow something or
Well, see,
spray
out
it
here,
and roll it. And-
well, see, the problem is out here it's desert and brush. There's no grass.
Well, weed eater, mate, weed sprayer, maybe can you
Yeah,
spray
well,
it?
yeah, but you would have
Good
to.
night, baby.
I suspect you'd have to dig down and get the roots up, and then use the root killer of some sort.
Don't know.
But see, because
Well-
there's no grass out here where I live, other than in the parks.
Gotcha.
Everything else is just desert. So,
Desert
Yeah.
plants.
Yeah.
The wave of the future, charge more and get less, because our Parks Department now charges us $90 a year, and we get half the attention or services that we did when we were paying 25. So it's
I just
4
don't
times
seem
much.
right to pay. I can't fix it.
Yeah, well, our
So-
our taxes pay for that park.
But okay, I'm driving through St. Louis, and I want to stop and get a flight in on the way to Muncie, and they're going to fine me how much money because I'm flying there without a permit.
No, nothing.
Oh,
You
they
gotta
wouldn't
pay
do that.
$6 a day.
How am I going to know who to pay when I get there traveling through town? It's a
You just
sick
flying.
park.
Ask for forgiveness. Don't ask for permission.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
We've been out there, multiple days. And the rangers just drive by and we wave and they never stop. They never ask.
Yeah.
I ain't buying another permit. I'll tell you that.
That's when
Well-
they'll start.
Well,
enforcing it.
part of these park problems, and it's nationwide, is that Trump has cut back on some of those services, which I think is a stupid thing to do, but he did it.
I don't think Trump's got anything to do with the St. Louis Boulder Park.
That's right.
No,
It's a
not
city
nothing.
government.
It was
St.
St.
Louis
Louis
County.
Boulder Park. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing on the Boulder Park.
Well, you're right. Maybe it's just the federal parks he's doing that on. Yeah, I forgot about that county parks. Yeah, city parks.
Yeah.
Lydia Booter donated that to the Yellow Jackets Model Airplane Club, and it was stated in the charter that it's designated for model airplane use only, not to be sold, because it's wetlands. Then we had a big hoopla in the 90s, and I got Buzz Westfall involved. He was county commissioner or something, and they straightened that crap out. Now they're starting back on that shit. They want to lease it to the soccer players and put up buildings and all kind of crap. And that ain't never going to happen, because when it floods up to the freeway.
Yeah.
It's about
Happened
30 foot deep.
twice already this year.
Well, it hasn't got as bad as it was in 94.
Oh, no, that closed the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interstate, what is that, 70 there was underwater.
Even the flood, one of the floods this year flooded, road that goes under the highway.
Yeah, 141.
Yeah.
It's 30 foot underwater when it crests and reaches, the highest it can be. And it does the whole valley.
Yeah.
So they want to
So
charge
you
us
got-
$90 a year, and we get half the toilet dumps and none of the trash pickup, and the mowing
on.
service is ridiculous. At least when Glisma did it, that was Greater St. Louis Modelers Association. It was $25 a year, and we had service. You knew who to complain to, because they were in our club.
Joe, you got a smudge on your screen or something? There's some kind of weird
Yeah, I wonder what that was too.
reflection or
Let
something.
me look at myself. I'll have to look at myself.
It's a
Oh, there
reflection.
is. That's a glare.
Yeah, it's
a
a reflection
glare.
off his kitchen light.
I'll go turn the light off.
But he usually doesn't have that
The
problem.
one right there, Colleen. That one, that light, please. Yes.
Okay, that's always on.
Well, tonight it's glaring. Can't help it.
Gone.
That healed it.
Hey, Sparky, Larry Fox dropped a $20 super chat.
Thank you for the super chats, boy.
That's a good thing.
That's
That's a
the
good
sixth
thing.
one this month.
We can fuss about $90 a year, Sparky,
Uh-oh.
but we pay $100 just to join the club, and it takes 4.5 gallons every time we mow just to mow the place.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that's
yeah.
you guys' property.
It is, and it costs a lot of money to keep it up.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're kept up. We don't have any asphalt. I get it. I mean, most like Garland Park in Texas, I'm quite certain that was given to the city by some wealthy guy for model airplanes and stuff. But now it's been taken over by soccer fields. It's just the way of the life. Most of the parks you see around the country were given to the government by somebody,
Yeah.
and then they want to charge you to use them.
And tax you, your tax. I mean, how much tax revenue from the city and the counties going out there to the park? I mean, there's no reason
No
for us to
idea.
pay for it. There's no
No
like,
idea.
you charge $100 to join your club. Well, you don't have tax revenue to supplement that. So
That's correct. But I wouldn't trade our place for your place, because I can come and go as I wish and not be bothered by anybody.
Yeah,
We got a pretty good gig out there.
you got a real nice place and a real nice gig, but I don't think I'd trade it for Booter because our wind is bad, but yours is horrid.
I'm just thinking, we do have people riding bicycles across it and doing donuts on it, out there dropping poo poo in the circles and all that. We have a deer run across it every now and then. That can't be helped.
We have geese.
We
Yeah,
have deer
good.
too.
We got
Yeah.
geese here too.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got geese and they poop
Yeah,
all
we
over
got
the
geese.
place.
We have deer. They live out there on the left and in the
Do
bushes
they?
by the freeway.
Yeah. Between there and the railroad tracks.
Yeah, they sometimes come out late afternoon, early evening.
And they're bold too. They know you're not going to shoot them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got a nice life right there. No doubt.
We got a couple of fake coyotes we put out on sticks out there to keep them off the
I'll be darned.
landing field.
How about
That's
that?
good. Very good.
Yeah, yeah, we do. Yeah,
Very
Does
good.
it work?
yeah, it keeps them away. 'Cause they think they don't want to get eaten. That's what the thing is sitting there.
That's funny.
Years ago in
Yeah.
hangars, they had hangars that were open hangars, just roofs. At a lot of old time airports just had open sheds. And
Mm.
almost every one of them you ever go to would have a hoot owl hanging in there where it would rock in the wind.
Yeah,
And the hoot owls kept the birds away, they claimed.
Huh.
Keeps the pigeons away until the
Yeah.
pigeons get
Pigeons.
smart and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, that thing
They
ain't
get
moved in a
smart.
week."
But they would move them every now and then. They get them moving. They say it'd work. I don't know, but they claimed it
Mhm.
did.
Hmm.
Move them around a little bit.
Did you ever go to SIG, Joe?
Never went to SIG. I never got an opportunity to do that. And we just didn't know about it. And I was working in those years, and you took all your time off to go to the Nats and local contest. Didn't go to SIG. But SIG would have been a good contest. I'm certain.
Oh, it was great.
I'm certain.
Yeah, I went once.
I think McEntee went for years and years and years. and
Yes,
years.
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean was practically reared there, I think. I'm
I
that
used
way
to get
about Brother.
rides in her Skywalker one year.
Yes. Colleen and I, we flew the Nats with Eddie Mason a good many years. And one year when Hazel got inducted into a Scale Hall of Fame or some Hall of Fame, I think it was a Scale Hall of Fame. We were at the banquet when she got inducted. Eddie Mason got inducted the same year. And that was kind of neat. She was a good girl.
Yeah.
She was a firecracker.
He's still alive?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
so.
I think she must be one of those 120-year-olds on Social Security now.
Yeah. They celebrate her birthday
102, I
every
think.
year.
But she rode motorcycles, and she was an interesting lady.
Hmm.
Scale's another. That's an interesting discipline too.
Hey, hey, Steve, whatever happened to our scale guy? I can't remember his name.
Fred Cromwell.
No, not
No,
him.
I know who
No.
you're talking about. Oh shoot, can't think of it. He's pretty
Old
much
guy.
not flying anymore.
Huh?
He's not pretty much not flying anymore.
Yeah, old guy.
Yeah, he looks the same though. He looks the same. Last time I saw him was at the swap meet over in Columbia, Illinois.
Yeah.
Frank Beatty.
Yeah, Frank Beatty. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know Frank. Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
He handed me this thing. He said, "What?" His wing. He said, "What do you think?" I said, "What do you do? Build it out of 3/4 inch plywood?" He said, "It has to be strong." I said, "It has to
Airplanes.
be strong. It doesn't
Yeah,
need
his airplanes were always heavy.
not building to crash."
He had some. Seemed like he was at the Nats several years. Remember that, Frank?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was there.
He won a lot.
Yes.
Few
When
times.
the first year I won with my humongous one old time, we were at that hotel where everybody stayed right on McGalliard.
Yeah.
What was the name of that hotel? I called it a Roach Motel, but it was kind of a rough place. But
The
He
one
was
with
there.
the big breakfast in the morning.
yes.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
the best,
Billy
that was the
Warwick,
best
everybody
place.
was there. Everybody was there, you know.
Yeah.
And he was there, and we visited, and he was a pretty interesting feller too.
Yeah.
Interesting guy.
His thing was biplanes.
He loved biplanes.
Oh man, yeah.
Yes.
Most of his scale planes were
he had
biplanes,
several
and
of them over the years.
he did unusual ones.
Hawker stuff. I don't know. He had some Hawker biplane Gloucesters. I don't quote that. I don't remember, but they were a silver British.
Yeah.
I think they were a Hawker airplane, a Hawker design. You know,
You're talking
about
he
the
had a
Blossom or
plane.
Albatross.
36
No,
inch wingspan, 70 ounces.
pretty light. They were like 1930 fighters in Britain, and Hawker. I have to go back and look. Not very. They were. This one was a round engine one, I think. I don't know. I want to say Gloucester, but they had 20 of them. I don't remember them all. But he loved biplanes. He did.
Yeah. James Clark says, "Be nice if world leaders would fly control line before they talk. They have they have way less problems." Here.
I'll vote for that.
Build them and fly them.
What's the deal with John? He didn't have a heart attack. He had a hip replacement or something.
No, he's talking about
The clinically proven
John
essential
Garrett.
oils and Listerine clean every surface of your mouth.
What's
For
that?
whole mouth health.
Somebody's got something going in the background.
TV or something.
No, he had heart rhythm problems, arrhythmia.
Oh,
So they call it an ablation. I looked it up. You go up the veins, like they do for a
Stent.
stents in, but it heats up and makes a scar tissue.
They
the
laser
heart.
it. They laser parts of that and make it not have blocks a path somehow.
Yeah, so it can cure that irregular heartbeat. And he's had that a while. Comes and goes.
I wish John would have been around when you were around, Joe, with his twister. He can fly his twister as good as you could fly the Ringmaster.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, but it's gone. I mean, he was great with that twister.
Yep.
A twister can fly pretty good, y'all.
I've
If you
heard
get it.
about it. But
Yep.
I haven't.
And it was a stock twister. It wasn't franchised or nothing.
Mhm.
It was a green oil soaked rag, and he'd go out there and put in 50 flights a day with that
Yeah.
What engine do you have on that rascal?
FP35,
FP35. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Ed
That's
snuck in on us. I see him.
Cha-Cha showed up.
Cha-Cha showed up. That hurricane didn't do anything down there in Trinidad, did it?
Nope.
Stayed
That's
north of you?
Winnebago.
It's 1,000 miles from him.
That's good.
Wow.
I bet.
Speaking of that, any of you guys looked up the Winnebago man?
Don't.
I told you about the Winnebago man. If you have a bad day, go watch him.
Don't do that.
Not good, huh?
Well, I flew Sunday after church. It was 97 degrees and dew point is 71. I flew 4 flights. I had my old
man.
smoothie out, and I've had a 10.5 APC on it forever. And I thought, well, I'm going to put me a 10.6 EW on it, see if I can make it fly better. And I put the 10.65 EW and flew it. And I'd flown it 3 or 4 times. And that day I flew it 3 times. It kept monkeying nitro. And it just didn't have the turn it used to have or the drive. And I
Hmm.
said, I'm going to put that. It's so dang hot. I'm going to see if it's a prop or the heat. So I put that 10.5 APC back on it, put the 25% nitro, didn't touch the needle from that one. And 5 of them there says, you could tell the difference on the level flight. That APC prop was better. And that baffles me to no end, Robert.
Hmm.
How come an APC prop that weighs twice as much as the 10.6 EW, but skinny, pointy tips and all that, had better drive, better power, pull, everything was better.
Think
Hmm.
about it. It makes the airplane more nose heavy.
A little bit more nose heavy, but the turn, when I'd turn, the airplanes never stalled, but on the hourglass, and it was 100, it was 108, felt like 3,500 density altitude, and it stalled, almost hit the ground once. And I changed the prop, and that prop had enough drive, it didn't stall anymore. There's something of magic about props and drive that help the turn, y'all. There's
Well,
something to that.
I think an APC is Phillips entry, and the way those tips are, they don't break the sound barrier, or they do, or whatever.
Whatever,
Different
I
than
don't
a
know,
rev
but
up.
it definitely turned better and pulled the corner better. You know, it drove through the corner with more authority. And I like wood props. I just can't help it, but it ain't as good. So I left that other one on there. I was right there. I've told people for 15 years on a Fox 35, McCoy 35, or Brodak 40, put a 10.5 APC on it, trim the airplane to fly as good as you can get it, and then start monkeying the props.
Hmm.
And you might not find nothing better. I have found that 10.6 CW on some airplanes work better. But on this one, on that day at 106, feels like it wasn't better.
If you watch an APC prop, here's a rev up. If you watch an APC prop when it's cornering and turn, and you can see that it bends forward. So it's grabbing more air than this prop.
It digs better, I think. It does. I don't know.
But this prop here, that's why the rev ups are magic. This prop here will bend as well, but the APCs bend more.
Is that right? I like wood props. They feel better. I just like them. They're lighter. And I even moved the lead outs after I changed props. And that didn't help anything. Lead outs forward make things turn better, and I monkey with that. It didn't help it any. I just think that rev up, the EW's got a wide tip.
Right.
And I may be wrong, but a wide tip prop won't turn as good as a skinny tip prop at the same diameter. And I don't know if that's a true fact or not, but I sure think it is.
I think you're right. Like a
I know
Tiger
you're right.
46, the only prop that works for me is 11.6 EW.
There's stuff. There's folklore, and I just see it and feel it. I haven't got an engineering background to tell you why, and I may be wrong. The engineers could tell us.
If it feels
I
right,
use a lot of APCs.
it's right.
They work fine.
If it feels right, it works, you're fine.
If it's working, leave it alone.
That's
But I
right.
just wanted to learn something, see if I could get it a little bit better. And I didn't, on a cold December day, maybe that wood prop might get better. But on that hot day, and it was hot, y'all, it was 97 degrees, and the density out to was 3,500 feet. And I put 30% to that pig the first flight. And man, through the corners, it was jumping and bullet darting around everywhere. And I said, well,
Oh, no.
that ain't no good. So I did go back.
Remember that guy that came from Louisiana down to your place, and I gave it back to him, but he gave me that knockoff rev up.
Yeah,
carbon
yeah, that's Blanchard.
Yeah, Blanchard. That prop does not work like a rev up. It's not. I mean,
I think
it
they're
may
too
be the
stiff.
same shape, but it ain't the same.
This is my opinion again. I've got, if I told you a dozen EW 10.6s, I might not be exaggerating, but you can grab them and twist them, and they all don't even twist the same. You can feel the twist. And I had one that was a 4.7, and I didn't use it. And one day I said, I'm put that on there, and that prop was better than other ones. I think the APCs, the rev ups, I think the way they flex during maneuvers, there's some magic involved in that.
Magic
I really
in
do.
wood. Yeah.
I really do think there's some. But just because it says a 4.8 or a 5.0 or a 5.2, you need to fly that prop before you get excited about thinking it won't work.
Well, another thing that I always thought about is, yeah, let's say somebody got the dies, the tooling to make those rev ups. They might make it out of the wrong wood, and it wouldn't be the same. Be the same shape.
To me, they look like maple. Do you know for sure what they are? I don't know for sure, but
I
they
have
look
no
like
idea.
maple. It looks like maple to me, but I'm not enough of a wood connoisseur to tell you.
I have no idea.
The APCs are pretty good, huh, Cha-Cha? And they're available.
Aren't they beach? Wasn't it beach they were made out of?
I don't know, Phil. I just don't know.
Here's a piece of maple compared to it, and if you look at the grains, they're very similar. They're really.
I always thought they were maple, but I'm not enough of a wood connoisseur to tell. You know, if you go get a top flight prop and look at it, the old top flights, they look just like them, and they brag about being maple. But beach may be close enough that it's the same. Phil, I don't know.
So is the carbon fiber props not considered the magic anymore?
Depends on what
They're
you're
just too
doing,
darn
Phil.
expensive.
Oh yeah. they
Depends
are.
on what you're doing. In my opinion, you could take 2 carbon fiber props, ether, bollies, wherever you get, and you can check the incidence at each location and make them the same. And those props will come closer to acting the same than 2 wooden props that measure the same, if that means anything to you.
Yeah, you're right. Wood density.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of monkeying with props, dude. I've twisted lots of props, and I've got some 10.6 EWs carbon fiber, and they're 3 times as heavy. And if I said, Robert, they fan the air, it ain't fanning the air, but it ain't the same.
It ain't driving.
It ain't driving the same.
It's exactly the same with that black that prop that I was. You could turn it up same RPM and be 0.3 slower in lap speed.
It's like fanning the air. Like I said, fanning the air. It's spinning, but it ain't got any giddy up. It's spinning its wheels or something. I don't know.
Like it's slipping.
It's slipping. I don't know if you can twist it to get more pitch and make it change. I don't know. When D Hill years ago, we did the great prop test. He had a twister with the Fox 35 and 58-foot lines, and we tested props, and we run the same prop, never touched the needle, same gas. And he had some props that were kind of, I thought, well, this ain't going to work out. And I thought, well, holy crap, this sucker's working. You can't just look at a prop and say this will work or it won't work. It's way bigger deal than that. Yeah. There's a lot to learn from prop testing. Lots. It's a different deal.
Did I ask you last week, is Dick Byron alive?
I think so, yes. I haven't seen, I did see, I think, Dallas newsletter that he was having some health issue, but I don't think he's dead, not near dead, I don't think.
Haven't seen or heard from him in a long time, and then I saw in the forum that he was logged in. Now, what the hell?
Yeah, I think he's okay. No, I don't haven't heard anything. Colleen's oven's going off. Can you hear that?
Yep.
I'll mute it. I'll mute me.
Then you
You'll
can't
get to it
talk.
in a minute.
So Ed, y'all recovered from your event?
Finally,
Finally?
yeah. Yeah, it was quite an experience. The the good thing is the numbers were about the same, maybe slightly less than normal. But the good thing is 11 different counties were there from the state.
Hmm.
And they were generally interested, the ones that we were talking to, not just looking for something free, to pick up and stuff.
So you
Yeah.
starting to plan the next one already?
Looking at doing something. Look at possibly change the setup a little bit. Maybe try to make a stunt camp or a scale camp or open RC fly-in for a day, things like that.
Yeah.
That will attract more
That's fine.
in there. So
Is that been an annual event or was this
well, this was year 5.
year 5? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And the airport's talking about doing a fly-in. And so if that's the case, then that would be something that I would just participate in and stuff. So
Mhm.
we'll see. Won't know much until next year.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got a couple pictures to show you.
Oh, good.
So if you could, let's see here. Let me get the right one. Okay. Let's see here. I've got that. I've got it opened. And I got to share. And I got to go. There it is. Do you see that?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, Kelly Graphics sent me my Marlboro graphics back.
Hmm.
So that's the bottom of the plane. Let me pull up the other one. Okay. I'm almost getting to know what I'm doing here on this stuff. It's getting scary. All right.
Yeah.
So
So what is that?
this was
What is
based
that?
off of a Corvette paint job.
Uh-huh. What's the design of the plane?
Epiphany.
Epiphany.
Yep. 202 square inch.
Late model Spitfire,
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
like a late model Spitfire, one
Yeah.
Mark 25 or something.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And basically electric 049 setup
Hmm.
and that. And now let me show you my pilot that I've got to make happen. You might like this.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's going to get shrunk down to fit.
And
He's got
smoking
the
it,
wrong end in his
smoking
mouth.
it back, smoking it backwards. That'll work out well for him.
I mean,
Oh.
it's a Marlboro paint job. I figured that was appropriate.
Yeah.
Like
So
it,
Figure out how you're gonna do it?
I'll reduce that and make it a left and a right profile, and I'll stick it on the cockpit area.
that'd be perfect.
Just with a decal?
I'm just going to make a stick-on decal. Yeah, I basically just do the shrinking and then flipping it left and right, and putting it on sticky print paper.
Oh, yeah.
And after I cut out the outline and stuff, so I got a kick out of that. I thought that was appropriate.
To
Yeah.
seal them up, you could use some 2-inch packing tape as your windshield to go around it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to have it done for Brodak, but that ain't happening. But, what's the future of, half a electric stunt? You know,
Electric.
You got a year left to get it done.
got what?
You got almost a year left to get it done. It ain't till next year.
Well, it was supposed to have been done in May.
Well, shit takes time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway. Let's see here. Did I hit stop share? Stop share.
Yeah.
And that, so I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
That's neat.
I was going to show that last Friday, but I was beat. I was upstairs already sleeping when you guys were talking.
All right. Well, Michael Luntke came in. Oh, Mike,
Michael,
he's busy.
Oh, boy.
He's busy with his rubber-powered airplane.
can you make
I
me
am.
big? Can you make me big a minute, Sparky? I got something to show.
All right.
I'm gonna make Mike jealous. Okay, Mike, take a peek at this. It's a propeller that Archie Adamission made. Dennis's
Oh, yeah.
nephew. It's 3D carbon fiber made. He's got different designs.
Oh, man.
There's a different shape prop.
What are you
Look-
putting those on? What size?
P18 24s, no cows. Bostonians. Look at that prop, Mike. Can you see that?
Huh.
Got a P-tip, Q-tip thing.
All
See
right,
that?
yes, I'm
Got
jealous.
turtletors on it too.
It
Yeah.
does.
How
Yeah.
about that?
He had this on I think called a 30% scale gollywog, and he won somewhere with it. But he's building these on his machine. And Tim and I had a whole bunch of them made. But isn't that cool? And they're super light.
I'll bet. Yeah.
I don't know if they're 18 or 20 thousandths thick, Mike. You probably can't see that how thick they are, but they're super thin.
Yeah, you got to pull it over more to your left.
Better than a plastic Gillows prop, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And look at the blade area in that. He's got
Yeah.
different designs.
That's a BY&O.
This is the blade areas, on the red. This is both 7-inch props, like for P-24s or whatever airplane would use that. But I think I've seen him use this type prop on a no cow, Mike.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
That shape, and it's not as light as a wood prop, but it ain't much heavier. And it seemed like to me when I build, I almost always need nose weight anyhow. So we got excited and bought some stuff. We're going to play. I do have a prop on a P-18, and I think it's good for 6 or 8 more seconds on the same rubber on the same airplane, if that means anything.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds
Mike's
good.
got
Well,
one.
I was just I don't have anything to show. I just
What was that rubber power plane?
the Sig Tiger that was turning right and diving. I just redid the motor hook and the motor block. I put a bunch of up in it and a bunch of left in it. And the damn thing is still doing right-hand turns, Joe, but it's doing like 4 really nice right-hand turns.
Well, I'd leave it alone if it's 4 nice right-hand turns.
It's 4 nice right-hand turns, but I just put a trim tab on the wing because I want to try to get it to turn left. That wing is not warped. I've already steamed the wing and put left turn in it. So the outboard wing is down. Outboard. The right wing is down and the left wing is up. So it should be turning left, but it's not.
That's strange.
It just wants to go right. So I'm gonna put a big trim tab on the left wing.
Hang it down.
Up in it.
No, right. Put it on the right wing and aim it down where it hangs left.
Well, it's okay. It's heading to the
Put
right.
a little bit of Gumby on the left wingtip.
It's a Republican airplane. It's a red state.
Why don't you just let it turn right? What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
It's flying good in a right-hand turn right now, but I want to see if I can make it go left. So I'm just
when it
playing.
glides, when it runs out of power, which ways it glides?
It flies straight.
It flies straight.
Flies
That's
straight.
weird, dude. I can't explain that.
Yeah, and on a test glide, it's just straight.
That's just.
So
It might be worth it, Mike, to put a little right trim tab down a little bit and make a bigger circle to the right. But when it glides, it might end up turning a little bit to the left. Usually they glide to the right and climb to the left. When the prop's windmilling, they want to naturally turn right. In my
Yeah, no, I know. It's got me stumped, man.
me too, dude.
Hey,
Is the motor
One of them
pointed?
weird ones.
I do have-
make me bigger next.
Is the motor pointed to the left, Mike?
Pointed to the left, and it's
Pointed
got.
to the right, because the equal and opposite reactions.
Well, it was to the right before.
What do we got here?
Oh yeah, we got one of those P1B.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we got one. We haven't flown it yet.
What's cool about it, the folding prop
Yeah.
and your tube, you know, for the rubber inside, but the tail, you can sit there and just twist it.
Yeah, it'll twist in the body tube.
Yeah, and so a folding prop.
Yeah, we got one of those a couple years ago, and I don't think we've ever really played with it.
Yeah.
Michael, have you checked the wing? Could you move the whole wing right an eighth of an inch?
No, not without cutting it loose, because
It's glued on.
It did not have dowel pins. The design
Okay,
is
fair
made
enough.
to be-
Yeah, you're married.
made to
That's
be
fine.
glued on.
I think your trim tab's the next experiment.
We'll see. I just put it on, so we'll try this one. If it don't work, I'll put one on the right wing, and I'll
Yeah, you're going to
crank
learn
and
things. But if it's
see what it's
flying pretty is more impressive than crashing.
Yeah, it's not doing anything stupid. It's not diving or climbing. It's just a nice right bank all the way around. So
How about a
we'll
little
figure it out.
clay on the left outboard wingtip?
Yep, we'll do that too. Clay will be next.
Certainly won't take much.
No. We went to a giant scale fly-in this weekend at Tullahoma at one of our clubs that we belong to. And it was a 3D fly-in and giant scale RC event. And they had some fun little contests while they were there, just little unofficial things. And Sam made that big green airplane that we've been working on that you've probably seen on a table in here, that 61-inch Edge that we've been putting together. He made it in the morning and then put one more flight on it. And then they decided to have a little IMAC competition, which is, it's precision aerobatics with RC planes. And they flew the primary pattern for IMAC, which is like 7 maneuvers, whatever it is. It's Cuban 8s and rolls and 180s and flat spins. 45 climb and dive. Yeah, like I said, it's all about 7 maneuvers. So most of the guys were flying giant scale stuff, 100-inch 3D airplanes, 110-inch aerobatic airplanes. There was even a muscle big biplane. But Nick Otterback asked Sam if he wanted to fly it. He told him it was fine. He could fly his 61. So there was 8 guys in the contest. Sam watched, he flew last. He watched all 7 guys go before him. And then it was his 3rd flight on that airframe. And Nick Otterback called the maneuvers for him because you can have a caller. And Sam flew the 7 maneuvers in the box. And the little shit ended up taking 2nd place.
Ain't that something? Well done.
that?
Well
Yeah,
done.
he got a 2nd place trophy mug.
Yeah,
Great.
outstanding. Well done, Samuel.
Alright.
I'm proud of
Good
you.
boy.
First time he
Yeah.
ever flew IMAC and first time he ever flew all those maneuvers in a
It was
suit.
that collar. The collar did it. That's what did it.
Yeah, but it
The
was pretty
great,
cool.
the great collar.
And we did fly some control line during the lunch break. We flew some F2D combat, put on a demo for them, and that went really good. I beat Sam 5 cuts to 2, but
And he took a bite out of my elevator.
I got a little bite out of his elevator, but we didn't really crash anything, just a little. So that was good. And then there was a guy there named Jeff West. And if you guys like RC helis, you should check out his channel on YouTube, Jeff West RC. He's an amazing 3D helicopter pilot, but he does product demos for all the companies. They give him stuff to fly and make YouTube videos out of. And he had this little Ishin helicopter. He made his video, and then he gave the heli to Sam.
Because I was subscribed.
Because Sam is a subscriber to his channel already. So Sam walked away with a nice $400 helicopter that the guy put like 5 flights on it to do his demo videos on. And yeah, it's a Bell Coast Guard, you know, it's
That's
a small,
awesome.
it's not a
Oh,
coax, it's a single blade, you know. So, and it's got LEDs and a spotlight and a camera, and you can program it to do figure eights and circles and auto return, and it'll do all kinds of neat stuff. So yeah, it was a good flying day for us. Other than the fact I got stung by a wasp at 9 o'clock in the morning in my foot, and by the end of the day, my foot swelled up like a basketball, and I was pretty miserable Saturday night and most of yesterday. I took 3 EpiPen shots yesterday.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Michael.
Well, I took one Saturday night when I got home, and then I did 2 yesterday. But the worst, it actually wasn't bad Saturday. I got through the day okay. It was just on the way home, it just started getting more and more. My foot swelled up, my ankle swelled up, and then yesterday it was terrible. I couldn't even walk. I had to sit all day with it up. But yeah, hornet's nest under one of the RC stands or wasp nests, you know, the airplane stands that they have.
Yeah.
And he got me. But we had a pretty good day, man. And then all the RC guys are telling Sam he's got to start flying IMAC now. He's like, we need juniors. You got to start flying IMAC. I'm like, holy crap, man. I can't.
Oh, nice.
We can't do another thing, man. You know?
Well, yeah, we really can't. But we got an airplane. It's just at the end of the list.
Yeah.
Very end.
We got a couple of 67-inch airframes that we need to put together. One's an extra and extra next generation. The other one's a laser. They're both big, but they're still not quite as big as what those guys fly. I think the minimums that they fly are like 80, 85 inches, stuff like that.
But it's better to have a big airplane because you have to fly very far out.
Yeah, big airplane is better, more beneficial. Anyway, that's our report, our flying report.
Well done.
Yep.
Oh, screwdriver.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now, why don't you tell them about that?
Oh, yeah. Sam wants me to tell you that after my foot swelled up, we were working on something, and he dropped the Phillips head screwdriver into the foot that was swollen up, and he poked a big hole in it. But yeah.
Sharp in first.
Point in, right on the top of my foot.
It was one of those very pointy ones.
Yeah. Yeah, that felt good. But whatever.
Oh my goodness.
That's
So
not
what are
the
you
way
going
to
to
relieve the pressure.
At
then.
least you had a co-driver that could drive you.
He didn't have his driver's license with him in the truck, so I didn't let him drive home. I was okay driving home. But, Joe, what are you going to put those props on? What are you building? What's the?
I'm probably gonna build another no-cow. I'm gonna build that laser we talked about. I'm gonna check in. I may put that one of those 6-inch props on that Lancer.
Oh, you're doing a Lancer, yeah. I got a Cloudbuster up here too.
That's what you said.
Did I show it? Well, it's funny though, so this is the old Comet. It was called a Cloudbuster when Comet had it, right? Built a bunch of these when I was a kid, and this was a Comet kit. Well, now Gillows makes them. Gillows is redoing all the Comet stuff. They have the rights to all of them, but they call this airplane the Flyboy. There was another plane that was just a flat wing, simple stick called the Flyboy when it was Comet. When Gillows took over, they switched the names. This is now called a Flyboy, and the other one is called the Cloudbuster. So if you're looking for this kit from Gillows, they call it the Flyboy.
That should fly pretty good, I think.
Yeah, I built it, and I think I did just a couple of trim flights on it, and then it got put up, but I'm going to get this one going too.
You got to have a blast tube for that.
Get it sorted out. I don't know. I'm just I'm enjoying messing with this rubber stuff a little bit. And
Me too. It's a different challenge, isn't it?
It is, and it's fun when you get one to go and it really goes. You know. Yeah, get the wings. I don't know if you had yours out of the box yet, but this is the P1B right here. That's the P1B.
That must have an 8-inch prop on it, Mike. How big is that prop?
It's pretty big, Joe.
It
Yeah,
looks like it.
It's 8 or 9.
It looks like it.
It's 8 or
I
9.
understand. I understand they can get away from you.
I guarantee you that'll go away. What,
Yeah.
16th ounce rubber, 16th inch rubber? Do you know?
Yeah, that's what came with it.
Uh-huh.
And it's got a folder, so.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. You put 19 inches of that, put 2,600 turns on it and watch it fly away. Maybe not that many turns.
You do turn it with a drill?
No,
Got
I
a
use a
20 to
winder.
21 winder.
Be careful with that. Don't let it fold.
20 to 1 winder.
Yeah. They got 30 to 1, 20 to 1.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's the nice thing about the AMA Alpha and the Beta. It comes with a 20 to 1 winder.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
That winder's worth $15 or $18 just for that single winder, you know.
And the
I think
alphas
I
are
got-
nice for indoor.
I got a few of the old Sterling 5 to 1s, but
That'd do more torque.
I'd
That
rather.
20 to 1,
Like a
you get
hand
up.
crank drill? Is that what it is?
No, it's just
You got one, I got one here if you don't.
I got one. It's up here somewhere. Where is it, man?
I just put it on the end of a drill.
You can do that.
You just can't count how many winds there is in the drill, and you wouldn't
Yeah.
know the torque unless you had a torque meter.
Yeah.
This is what the winder looks like. Every round's 20.
Hold on.
It's just a little simple winder. Every round, there's 20. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah. All right.
2, 3, 4, 4. And then I built this little chigger. I clamped this down and put a rubber band here. And I can wind it. Then I got a little piece inside there. Can't see it. Yeah, you can. That little white thing, that is a distance when you push it in, the rubber band can spin and unwind itself, and it'll catch when you wind it. You push it in, it zips, and you got your rubber band unwound. Just take it off the hook.
How do you get it out of the airplane? If you're winding it from the propeller and you're putting it on that, where do you put that, at the back?
This is made to use for airplanes like the P-18s, the stick fuselage airplanes,
Oh, okay.
where you take the rubber band plumb off. That airplane like Mike's has, you got to have a different stooge. I got one back there that you put the airplane in with the rod through the tubing. Then you put a blast tube down the fuselage and lock that into your cross member. So if you blow the rubber band up, it doesn't blow the airplane up.
Yeah, you use a winding tube on a full fuselage airplane. You put the tube in, hook it up, wind it up, take it off the hook, take the winding tube off. It's a process.
That would be heartbreaking to spend the winter building an airplane and have the rubber band blow up in your airplane, blow up in your hand.
Well, that's
you have this, don't you, Mike?
No, I don't have one of those.
Archie made me this, but like the tube of the airplane sits in between here. Then you put that wire through the hole, through the tube, and through the other side. And then this is mounted. Then the airplane just sits here and rocks, and you wind it out here 4 feet away. And when you get to the blast tube, you take it off, put a hanger on it, pull it back out a little bit, take the blast tube off, take the rubber, put the prop on, put the nose piece in, take this off, and go fly the airplane. It's a little bit of a process, but once you do it 50 times, it gets where it's easier.
Yeah.
You know?
And you can also use a torque meter.
And
So
a torque motor, Tim has a torque meter, it's out in the garage, but a torque meter is mandatory if you're flying in a building, especially. So you know, if it takes on my gauge is 0.76 torque to get to the ceiling, but 7.8, it's going to bang into stuff, dude. You know, they use torque meters on lots and lots and lots and lots and lots.
Now, Wakefield is a big airplane, right?
You know, I can't. There's rules on how big it is, Sparky, but I don't know them.
They're fairly big.
Yeah, I think they're 30
For
inches
rubber.
or 34. Yeah, And
Yeah, for rubber, it's a good sized airplane.
I think the rubber motor may be as big as your finger or bigger. You may have, how many strands, 6 or 8 or 12 strands of rubber. They limit you on how much you can have on some of that. I don't know the whole rules, but some people use 4 strands of 8 and some will use 8 strands of 16. It's just, it's way complicated. I'm not educated on that yet.
And the ones that I remember were like a 6-foot wingspan and a square tube, about a 5-foot, maybe 6-foot tube, and a great big stabilizer. And the prop would turn real slow, and they just kind of go along. I thought that was Wakefield.
I don't know. There's a rule on Wakefield. I flew, I think, Airedale or something like that one time. And Dan Barry showed me. You have to wind it and do all that, but I learned how to do that. But I think I turned it 1,000 turns, and the motor might run for 2.5 minutes. It would run a long time just on motor going. A rubber band's pretty cool. That FAI rubber. If we'd have had that as kids, Mike Lunkey, we'd have lost every sleek streak we ever had.
They were only a dime.
Yeah, dime was a lot then.
What's that, Steve?
I said a dime was a lot then.
That's right.
Steve Barry says, "Evening, everybody." And Minnesota Mike says, "You want to make the wing DT, get it back."
There you go. There you go.
So they don't fly away, huh?
Well, that airplane I showed you in a thermal, that's gone, dude. Poof. It's gone.
Phil, I still got this Peck Polymer 16 you gave to Sam. We're gonna get that. The one night 16. The only thing I don't like about the Peck Polymer kits is none of the stuff is die cut.
Ooh.
It's just printed, and you got to cut it out with a blade. That's all the Peck kits. That's all they ever were. No die cutting.
Get a brand new razor blade.
Yeah.
That's how they were when we were kids.
Comets were like that.
Yeah.
And then you got a string of wood.
Crush. Remember that, Joe?
Yes, absolutely. Some of those kits that have a piece of wood, maybe 8 or 12 inches long, that wide, and it'd have your little bitty, maybe 16th smaller cuts. Then you had to cut the ends of them out to use them. Those stringy wood.
Yeah. It was die crush, man. There was no cut to it. The guy would come down and smash it.
The ends that have about that much not cut. You had to cut the ends out to get to use them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Jetpack 5 says, "I grew up building printed comets."
Me too. I thought they were great.
I never messed with them.
When I was a kid.
I always bought Gillows kits because I didn't want to.
The Gillows, I think, was a little better kit. I always felt like, but the Comets were cheaper.
Well, that Sky Bunny ruined me. That laser cut Sky Bunny. That I'll never build anything that isn't laser cut again.
Could you build that airplane in the afternoon? I think I could.
The Sky Bunny?
Yes.
I built it in one evening and then I covered it the next day.
I would think that's fair. They build pretty quick.
Yeah.
And that airplane will fly away too, Michael.
It will.
That airplane will fly away.
Yeah. Makepeace down in
Mike Makepeace
in
Arkansas.
Arkansas. He's the one. Give me that Sky Bunny. He was putting capacitor motors on them, and he lost a couple of them.
He lost a couple. Motors. That's right.
Yeah.
What's a capacitor motor?
Oh, that's
tiny little, like the tiny drones, the toy grade drones, the motors that they have in them. It's that kind of motor, and then you run it off of a capacitor that you charge up, and it'll run for, whatever you want, 30, 45 seconds, depending on the size of the capacitor. So you just hit a little button and it just
Yeah,
goes.
and they charge quick.
They charge quick. Yeah,
Yes,
it doesn't
that's right.
doesn't take much to charge them.
Yeah.
Charge them off batteries, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Double A's.
It's all just fun. If it flies, I want some of it.
Yeah.
Did anybody ever see the guy that did the rubber powered control line stuff on a table?
I did. Wasn't that magnificent?
He
He
had
had
it on
two
like
of them
a.
flying one time.
He had two going at one
Tethered.
time. Yeah,
Tethered.
it wasn't really control line. It was round the pole. Yeah, they were tethered.
It was
But
still
he had-
pretty cool.
He had
I
like
thought it was
I
great.
don't know, 6 or 8 big tables all put together. with a
Yes.
pole in the middle, maybe a 5 or 6 foot tether, and it would launch and fly around till the rubber went out. And then his next one that he did, he actually sent 2 up at the same time, and they were. And
It was cool.
weren't they like little ringmasters?
They
too?
were. That's
They were
exactly-
ringmasters.
little bitty homemade ringmasters. And I guess you just how much rubber you put, how high it went, and how fast, you know.
Yeah.
But he had them trimmed out where they would fly. They would land, Mike. Remember, they landed.
Yep. Good stuff.
Way too much time on your hands.
Yeah. Jetpack 5 says, I build and fly open framework half A RC and 2M gliders. Silk span user. Half A Goldberg control line.
Cool.
Uh-oh. Sparky's not going to like this one.
But
David E says, rev up props are good for stirring paint and making fillets.
yeah, keep thinking that.
All right, boys, that's it for us. We're gonna check out.
All right.
Mike.
See you
Have a
later,
nice
Mike.
evening.
Bye.
Yeah.
Got I'm getting carpet torn out and painting done next week on my last 2 bedrooms in the house. So the next 3 days I gotta get them emptied out and get ready for the deal.
Oh,
No fun for the next 3
no
days.
fun, no.
No. Taking
Same
beds
with
out.
me. I
Yeah.
need to leave. Good seeing all you guys.
All right. Good night, Ed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take care,
Thanks
guys.
for the report,
Yeah.
Ed. That's a cool looking little plane. Cha-Cha's back.
Are you at home or at work, big boy?
I'm at home.
At home. Good for you.
Yeah.
You could be at work too.
True.
You never know about you.
True. True.
So coming to American in January sometime, huh?
Yes.
Good show.
Oh, you'll love it in New York.
Oh,
You been in the snow before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. He's an excellent kid.
Yeah.
Well
I
done.
need to get
All I
cracking.
can tell you is bring a good coat if you go to New York in January.
I need to get cracking because before you know it, the Nats will be around again.
mhm.
And I got to
Yeah.
pick you up at Newark Airport again.
Hey!
Oh,
Bob
Bob.
showed up. Well done.
I had to go out to dinner with Dean Pop. I didn't have to. We went out to dinner with Dean Pappas and his wife tonight. So
Nice.
yeah, just got back.
How far does he live from you?
Well, he lives about an hour and a half, so we met halfway in between
Good
at,
show.
at a really horrible diner. So
Yeah, the company good though.
Not McAllister's, huh?
not McAllister's.
And not even as good as 12th Street,
Well, yeah, well, maybe.
maybe.
Next time we go to McAllister's, it's my treat, Steve.
All right, sounds good to me. The old control line pilot says, good evening all, like given, things are good here, contest this weekend. Anybody know who that is?
Well, there's different places. That's probably one of those ones from the Cleveland contest, I would imagine.
Right.
We got the one up in Rentham this weekend, and the hurricane's going to go right past there. So It's going to be breezy.
Yeah.
That's a monster out there for sure.
Yeah. But as Vince Lombardi once said, he said it snows equally on both sides of the field. So
does.
whenever I have to fly in, they do too. So
Right.
You've got an advantage in the wind over lots of folks.
like to think so, but you know, you're only as good as your last flight.
I know, but odds are.
Yeah, well, we'll give it the old college try, even though I never went to college.
Get an E for effort.
I like that Cleveland contest. It's a good contest.
I liked it when they used to hold it out at by the Cleveland airport, by Billy's old flying field. That was great. I've never flown one at the fairgrounds.
They got a windmill there that hasn't turned it hasn't turned in 5 years. It just sits there.
Wow, it's been really calm out there, huh?
Oh yeah, it's really
Yeah, right.
I got the American Ninja thing on behind me, and there's a young man that jumped up and grabbed a bar and did 5 one arm, just that fast. 5 one arm chin ups, just that fast. That right there's an animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
He would be able to fly one of David Fitzgerald's airplanes. Have you ever flown his airplane, Joe?
I never have. No, Matt
Well,
Cullen flew it.
I flew once. I could scratch my ankles without bending over for a month.
Matt Cullen said it pulled pretty good.
Oh my gosh, I've never felt an airplane pull that hard.
So what causes that?
There's a lot of things.
That 75, I think, has a lot to do with it.
The power.
I wouldn't want to arm wrestle with him.
Oh. Let's see. David E. had a comment. What's really sad is Control Line is no longer a youth-oriented hobby. Our target demographic is the retread or former enthusiasts, maybe retirees looking for a hobby they have time and disposable income.
Yep. Kids have their reality today. We had ours. They have.
It is
They're
different.
they're entitled to theirs.
You have to mow a lot of lawns to buy an engine today.
Yeah, yeah.
How many kids you see out there today mowing lawns?
1 or 2.
Yeah, even at that, when a kid does go mow a yard, kid comes to your house and looks at your yard, what do they tell you? We used to say $3-4.
Yeah.
The last one I had come up here said 65.
Oh,
And that was
my.
without trimming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. How you been, Cha-Cha?
Good. Our club had a introduction to RC flying this weekend. A week before that, we had a model aviation mall display. So trying to get people into the hobby in different aspects. So that went well. It was successful. So I have other events coming up as well to target them in different ways. So the weekend was cool. I have not been flying. I hope to fly soon. But
I
that's
heard
about
from
it.
Charles today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he won a contest recently,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, he did. Let's see here. He got a
Congratulations
mug.
to him.
It's a nice mug from the Bob Palmer Knights Joust. But
Who
he
is
got
this? Who are we talking about?
Charles.
Charles.
Oh, Charles.
Came first.
see, let me see what he says here. I had good results over the weekend. Took first place in profile on Saturday. I also took first place in advance on Sunday. And he flew a profile Cardinal.
Well done.
Yeah. Brett, let me see. I'll tell you who won the thing. Brett Buck, I believe.
608, I think I saw, or 612, one of the two.
Yeah, it was third. Let's see.
What did he do? What did he do wrong?
612 and a 608.
Yeah, what,
612 and 612.5 and 611 on the other flight. And
608
second
by
place
Steve
was,
Harris.
Steve
Harris had
Harris,
608.
603, 608.
Yep.
And third was Jim Hoffman, 602.
oh,
Well done.
Shit, that'd be a 700 with appearance points.
you know, the 1964 Nationals in Open was won with I think a 394 score. Jim Zulhady.
Different in judges.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Here's Bob. Hi,
Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, hi
Hi, Bob.
guys.
How you
Good to
doing?
see you, sir.
Good to see you guys too. So I thought I'd rather than just post, I'd come online since apparently I haven't been on long enough, or it's been too long since I've been on, and people forget who Old Control Line Pilot is.
Yeah, okay.
Ah,
Where are you going to the contest this weekend? Cleveland?
No, Edmonton,
Edmonton.
our annual Prairie Fire. So I haven't done any
Wait a
flying
minute.
this
Wait a
year.
minute. Wait a minute. I gotta ask. There's not enough fires in Canada and Alaska. You gotta have a contest for fire. I mean, good gosh, guys.
Well, yeah, you got to keep the field clear.
Well, I'm
keeps the
telling you.
moose off of it. You keep it burned down, the moose don't come.
I'm telling you what, there's enough smoke up there. You don't need no more.
Actually,
got-
we're lucky here.
Have
We've
you got any
hardly
rain to put stuff out? Have they got rain to put a lot of it out yet?
I don't know. I really haven't been following it too
Okay.
much. It is what it is. We're not being affected by it here.
Well,
You know,
when
the
it
odd
don't
day.
matter, when it don't matter, it don't matter. It's like a tornado. It only matters to the ones it hits.
Yep. We got hit with it enough the last 10 years that this year maybe we're getting a bit of a break. There's been some, but nothing like not burning down entire towns and stuff here like we'd had years past. This spring we had some evacuations and whatnot, but
Yeah, I had a friend of mine up there got evacuated from his home, ended up a half a mile from his house. That's
How about
close.
that town up there they evacuated everybody. One guy went back to get something in the mountain. There was an avalanche and it just wiped the town out.
yeah.
I can't remember the name of the town, but that's in Canada somewhere.
The flying in
No,
Canada
for what?
has been pretty tough.
Oh, it was in Switzerland. I thought it was in Canada.
No,
Okay. I have been corrected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was that
But anyway-
landslide in Ketchikan, Alaska that wiped out a bunch and I think killed some people.
Yeah. Yeah, Ketchikan's absolutely gorgeous, but you can see how it could be awfully dangerous too.
Yeah, I haven't
Oof.
been there since, it would have been about 96.
And I was just there a few weeks ago, and I'm telling you, we bought a bunch of stuff there. It was a beautiful town. Did some tours and really enjoyed it. But I can see how this could be real dangerous, especially in the wintertime once the snow gets up on those high peaks, because there's nothing between there and the bottom, and there's houses down there. I thought, yeah.
Now, on a
Brave
positive
people.
note, I had my stress test and the ECG today, and it passed that no problem. So
Good
I've
deal.
got a optical exam to do for diabetes and blood tests, and then my medical exam, and then the battle starts with Transport Canada. God knows how long that'll take.
Yeah, good
But
luck,
at least
Bob.
it's baby steps.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Did you check your email today, Phil?
Today, no, but I will right now.
Okay, there's something special and should be in there for you. But yeah, so it's good to hear that everyone's doing fine. I inherited another airplane that I needed like a hole in my head or a partial one. Somebody's from an estate clearance, and it was going to get thrown out. Pretty well built, about a third built, half built I-beam Neptune from 1953.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Nice.
Aventure's airplane.
Yeah, and the guy, it was good wood and looks like good building that he done on it. So, and all but one of the ribs are there with it to finish off the wing, and so eventually get at it. He built it with the fuse mounted gear, but I see there was an option for wing mounted that looks a lot better. So I have to decide what I want to do when I get around to it. And I think it was set up for a Fox 35 with the extension, just like the plan showed. So I'm not sure what I'll run on it for an engine, though.
Yeah, we published that as one of our classic series in flying models way back when.
Yeah, I guess it was had a couple of Nats wins under its belt and advanced, I think. Around about 1959, 1960, somewhere in there.
They didn't have advanced back then.
Oh, well, equivalent, whatever. I forget what it was that it set
It
up.
never won. I don't think it ever won open. That's for sure. It might have won.
No,
senior.
it didn't.
Might have won senior.
That was it. Yeah. Yeah, I just took a quick look at the plans, and it had mention of a few wins under its belt anyway.
Yeah. Dave Tribble had a really nice one this year's Nats in Classic.
It ran nice. Did that Fox just talk like it should? Do you hear that?
His first flight, I think it looked better to me than what he got. It really did. He flew pretty well. And then the second flight, he had some kind of problem and went straight in. And even though the airplane looked okay, he said it was complete. It was a total because there was so many cracks and everything. Shame, but it was a nice flying airplane.
Yeah, I don't know what engine I'll put on it when the time comes. Probably a Fox 35 since it was already drilled for it. But
go for it and use it.
I've just got so damn many engines that it'll be whatever at the time.
Yeah, I got it, Bob. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I can do something for you. Holler at me.
Yeah, you already said you were. So
yeah,
we'll take care of that. Give you.
Yeah,
we'll have to have a conversation just for the hell of it here one of these days after this weekend.
Yeah, I've got to get my stuff done. I'm have not started on that other Raby model yet, but I will here soon. I've got to get finished with what I'm doing, and then oh Lord, what I've got's got the building table so cluttered you couldn't even lay the plans out if you tried.
Yeah,
but we'll get there.
The copies of Al's videos there, those were off an original disc, not off the pirated stuff that went around the internet.
Ah, cool. I hope it'll play. We'll find out tomorrow. I'll try to play it tomorrow. So thank you so much.
Before Al died, I had a good visit with him and ordered up all of his DVDs. So I got
he was
originals
such
from
a
him.
neat guy to talk to. I'd call him I'd call him when I was building the BBQB. I'd call him and think I was going to talk for 5 minutes, and 2 hours later we get off the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he could describe something down to the nth degree, but we would talk and sit and talk about different things. And have you built this? Yeah. Have you ever flown this? No, it's hanging right there on the wall, but I hadn't flown it yet. And
well, I was talking to him about engines for the Sea Fury, and I said, yeah, I picked up a Sato 91 like you're running in critical mass. And he says, for God's sakes, don't run that. Put a Jet 76 in it. They said that airplane was just too damn heavy.
Yeah.
You watch him flying it, and he's two-handed and leaning back.
Oh, yeah. And Al was used to a big, heavy airplane. So either one of us, we're not built like Al. That was a big guy. I mean, he was stout. He wasn't that big, he wasn't that tall, but he was a stout little guy and he was strong. He was used to those big, heavy airplanes. But
that critical mass weighed 100 ounces, a little over 100.
Yeah. I don't believe I could hold it.
And I'm down to 150 pounds now, so be a while to get the strength back up.
Yeah, I'm 2 1/4. I'm down to 2 1/4 and hope to keep going a little bit more. Oh Lord. I was a fat boy, and I'm going to lose some more of it. Got to get
just for flying models, I wouldn't mind another 5 pounds in muscle.
Yeah, Yeah, I tell you.
You gonna fly this
It's
weekend,
easy.
Bob?
Probably not. Maybe a bit of sport flying. I haven't gotten any flights in this year yet. Life's just
Okay.
been a shit show. Dead friends and things like that. Just crap
Oh,
weather.
too much of that. Too much
I
of
just,
that.
having to fix vehicles and just life. I just had medical appointments after medical appointments. It seems that I just haven't gotten in any flying.
I've got one of those every day this week, but Thursday. I know what you mean.
You got
So I figure
anything?
I'll maybe Maiden knows two Acromasters I made. Maybe Maiden knows this weekend, and just do a
Good
bit of
deal.
fun flying.
Go out and have some fun.
Yeah,
Don't worry about the contest mess. Just go have some fun.
went around today lining up a bit of loot for them for prizes. I'm behind the eight ball on that normally, so there won't be that much this year, but getting some things anyway. So, and we should have, a good variety of people. We've got at least one or two guys coming out from Winnipeg, so that's quite a drive. And I think Chris is coming up from Vancouver. Don't know if anyone's coming from Washington or not, but
How far is it from Vancouver?
Pardon me?
How far is it to you from Vancouver?
Driving time about 14 hours if you drive straight through.
Whoa.
1,000 miles. Well, you can't drive at 64 mile an hour or something. And how fast can you drive?
Bob and I can handle that.
Yeah, well, it depends if you want to risk tickets or not, but
No.
And what you're driving. Legally is 60 miles an hour most
60,
highways. Some are 70.
Yep.
Through the mountains, it's typically 60 miles an hour everywhere, 100 kilometers. But depending on what I'm driving, I rarely go that. I'll usually be doing 110, 115, and hope I don't get busted. That's kilometers. So, 65, 70 miles an hour.
That's right. When I go up there, all my buddies that lived up there said, don't go over 110.
Yeah, 109 is the magic mark. They usually do a gimme of 10K.
Yep, that's what I understand.
And I've got a lead foot, so I won't have anything that doesn't have good cruise control. But I know in my Jetta GLI with a 2-liter turbo, I can be doing 100 miles an hour like nothing. And
you'll go to jail. You'll go straight to jail.
Pretty much. So I use the cruise control on that all the time.
How do them Mounties catch you on their horses?
They got a turbocharger up their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's good.
They got good mounts now.
Well, the bastards have helicopters all over the place. So
Rocky the squirrel.
It's
Gary,
hard to
wake up.
outrun a Motorola.
Gary, wake up.
Well, they use that little device on their dashboard. That's a little black box with a handheld gizmo with a cord going in the black box.
Yeah, and they talk into it, and all of a sudden there's another one up ahead of you.
Yeah.
It's John. Hi, John.
Hey, John.
Guys, how are you?
Good.
Hey, Big
Good.
John.
Good.
Gary Sinclair. Ground control to Gary Sinclair. You're out of the flight path.
Pull up.
Altitude.
PCAS. Pull up.
Eject.
He's on cruise control.
Yeah.
Autopilot.
There he
He's
is.
back.
There he's back.
He's back.
Morning, Gary.
So what you been doing, John?
Well, tonight I've been listening to you guys, and I heard the topic of the Cleveland contest come up. So I thought, there's something I could say. I talked with John Paris a lot. He was there this weekend, so I can tell you, John won. I don't know, 4 or 5 first places at the contest.
John Paris contest.
What's that?
That's the John Paris contest.
Yeah, I guess so. He won expert. He won. They actually have a category for arcs and arfs, and he won that. And he won old time with his boxcar chief, which is a really cool old airplane. And the only thing he didn't win is he finished second in profile.
Was
I
this
think
was the Cleveland contest this past weekend?
yes, it was, Bob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd call and fill you guys in.
Was Hudak there? Bob Hudak?
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw that name on one of the boards. Yes.
Jim Lee was there too. I saw.
Yes, he was. Absolutely. Yes, he
Dave
was.
Heinzman?
Could be, Bob. I wouldn't necessarily remember all the names I saw.
Wayne Buren?
How
Actually,
about the guy with a green Corvette? I can't remember his name.
the results are posted on Stunt Hangar in the contest results category.
Did Werewood show up?
No. Oh, here it is. I pulled up the results. So Vince Bodie was there.
Angstrom was there.
And how do you say it? The guys from Pennsylvania?
Angstrom.
Yeah,
Angstrom.
Angstrom was there.
They were
Yeah.
flying Dennis's airplane when I saw it.
Yeah. And Vasilik, don't know that name.
No either.
But yeah, the guys you mentioned were there. Again, John said it was a good contest, relatively light turnout, but he did well. He cleaned up. He mopped up.
Yeah.
Well, if only John shows up at those contests, apparently it's a good turnout in all the different events.
Apparently.
Oh, cold-blooded.
I've been talking with John quite a bit because he's actually a rep for Brodak, a sales rep. And I buy a lot of stuff from Brodak, and I've had trouble with the last 5 Hornet 40 amp ESCs that I bought. And I'm afraid that maybe they got a bad shipment from China or something, because I've got 5 or 6 of them that won't govern. I mean, they'll work, and you can program the flight time and the delay and everything except for governing. They won't do it.
So what happens?
He's looking into that right now. And
No,
I think my replacements are going to be on literally a slow boat from China.
But when it's not governing, what happens when it's flying?
Oh, it starts out at about, for me anyway, 60-foot lines, 5-second laps, and just slows down throughout the whole flight. And I lose about 10%.
Oh,
As the
Gradually.
voltage falls off, it never picks up to keep up. That's what's happening.
Right, exactly. That would be the governor, I guess, and it's not functioning. So that's a question I could ask you guys too. I'm not, I'm picturing I won't have these replacements until next flying season. Maybe that's pessimistic, but what's a good substitute for somebody that's not an expert in this stuff?
The Fiorati is not that expensive. You get them directly from Rogério in Brazil. Having said that, I just switched over to the Igors. I got the new 12-pin Igor timers, but they're very expensive. And the Fiorati will do as much as you need, and they govern very well. They're very adjustable. They've got a twin function, and they got a retract function in case that's something you ever want to do. But they're very good.
What kind of timer will that work with, Bob?
Well, that is a timer.
That is the timer. Okay. Then what ESC?
ESC.
Well, that'll work with almost any ESC, but you really want the governing to work properly. You need a very fast governor. The governor's in the ESC, not in the timer.
Right.
And that's what he's having trouble with.
The Jetty spins, not the 66, not the Pro, because the Pro comes from a spree down in Florida, and apparently the Pro means that it sends telemetry back to the transmitter for radio control flyers. And it's using up a good deal of its processing speed to send information back to the transmitter. So what you want are the ones that are spin 44 or spin 66, but not the Pro, because they're faster, significantly faster.
44 or 66.
Now, having said that, if you get your hands on an old Castle Phoenix 45,
That's a name I've heard a lot, Bob.
They
Castle.
they have a very fast governor in them, and the newer castles apparently don't have as fast a governor because they didn't need the range in the governing. But because all this governor stuff was it came up with that because of helicopters rotor head speed, and that's why we have governors, fast governors in the ESCs. So basically, the jetty has become the gold standard for competition aerobatics. Having said that, you know, we tend to find one thing that works in this hobby or one or two things, and then we'd stop looking for other things that might work. And there's so many ESCs being produced around the world that I'm sure some of them have much faster governors, especially the Contronics. But the problem is the Contronics are a little heavier. They got big heat sinks. They're again designed for helicopters. And so we need to keep searching for ESCs that have fast governors. But until then, the jetty does have a fast governor.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, I'm going to jump out and get something in the meantime because I could be wrong and maybe I'll have replacements quicker than I think. But I'm converting IC airplanes to electric and just having fun with that process. But I need ESCs for all of them.
Well, let me ask you something. The timers that you're using, are they active timers or passive timers?
They're FM9s, Hubans.
Yeah, that's passive timer. Okay. Well, you know, and that works fine for sports flight. They're great. I use them in competition.
They're programmable.
Yeah, well, they're programmable within what they were capable of doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
But they don't have the ability to boost and retard. They're just, you know, flat.
Kenny Stevens does pretty good with them at the Nats.
He does, but he would do better if he used an active timer, in my opinion.
I agree. But for what John's doing, it may be pretty good.
Well, he asked what's available out there. So.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
And the other thing, I've never tried one, but a number of guys around here have used them. They seem to work really well. Is that climb and dive timer from Canada, a guy in Canada. And apparently they work in a little different way. You don't have to have a expensive, fast ESC.
I'm going to get one of those. John mentioned that, and I'm going to try.
I've never tried one, but I've seen people fly with them, and they do boost and retard, no question about it. So that may be the best option, you know.
I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
Do you know Tim Stagg, John?
I do not.
Okay.
Joe, I don't.
That's all right.
But I'm still having all kinds of fun.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. If you're not having
fun, Tim run?
something else to do.
I'm enjoying the challenges that I bump into and just having fun.
Yeah. Good.
Phil, I
and
think
a lot of it's because all I need is about a 45-minute window, and I can get out there and fly and not have to spend time cleaning up or fighting a motor to run.
Yeah, the only problem is electric. Occasionally, you have to dust your airplane off.
Yeah.
And there are wires involved and solder joints.
Oh, they're not perfect. I know that.
I don't
Bob,
know, Bob, if you've got a good friend, he'll fire up his Slimer in front of you in the pits that your airplane smells right.
I had that happen just recently. I asked the guy to turn his airplane so he wouldn't get stuff all over mine. He obliged.
Bob,
they
you
do that
remember
at the
when?
Nats. I ain't figured that out. Why do you start your engine in the Nats in the pits? I don't understand.
With what?
Why do they start their engine in the pits at the Nats?
Well, they're just, you know.
They should know better.
Well, they should, but circle etiquette.
Bob, you remember when?
Circle
remember when
etiquette
our
is something
discussion-
that not everybody is aware of.
Yeah.
After 40
remember
years,
when our
you think they'd
discussion-
have some.
You remember when our discussion on cleaning the planes was, yeah, I got to clean my tail wheel off every other flight.
Well, the nice thing about a Slimer is at least your outboard wing or whatever side your exhaust is on, you don't have bugs to clean off on that wing.
Ooh.
You know, you guys are talking about etiquette or whatever the right word is at a contest. Brett wrote something really great that was posted on Stunt Hangar.
He's
I thought it
100%
was
right.
fabulous.
4-part
He's
series.
pretty sharp character.
A good 4-part
100%.
series.
Well, guys, I'm going to run away. Just wanted to pop in and give a quick hello, let you know
Good.
Still thinking of you. Before I
luck.
do though, I'm going to show you a thrift store score.
Wellers? Oh, Wellers. No less.
Ooh.
140
This
or
is the big.
240?
This is the 550.
Oh,
the big
man.
job, yeah.
$10.
Wow.
Barely been used.
That's older than your children.
Actually, they still sell it new on Amazon. But
Just like that?
yep.
Same book? Is that right?
Wow.
No, the old one, the smaller one, I've had that since 1972. It served me well, but it's a little bit wimpy. The smaller one for soldering up like landing gear and stuff, but tanks and everything, just all our general soldering, it's worked just fine. Still works fine after all these,
Sure.
55 years. So
Nice.
Weller makes good products, or they did anyway.
Don't drop it. The old ones are Bakelite and it'll
They
explode.
blow up.
Yeah.
How I
Yeah.
know.
So the case was busted all to hell on it, but the gun looked, like I say, just about new. So sometimes you get lucky,
Yeah.
and it's like the what do they call it? Sec here. Yeah, the Fordham fancy flexible shaft tool.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, those are about a $400 or $500 tool. It's industrial, and a friend of mine who unfortunately has terminal cancer is getting rid of all his model stuff, and he wanted 75 for that. And I looked it up what the damn things cost. So when I saw him, I said, I don't think 75 is a good price. I'm not willing to pay that. And he looked at me kind of funny. I said, here's 150.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good job.
Well done.
Yeah.
What do you fly for the airlines? Which airplanes?
Oh, I don't fly airlines. I do flight instruction.
Okay, I thought you flew airlines. Okay.
No, I never flew airlines at all. No.
Okay.
Never had an interest in that environment.
Well,
Could
can
have made
you
a lot more
teach
money, but
in Canada? Can you teach private certificate instrument ratings and commercial pilots without a medical?
no.
You can't. I'm surprised. Why not? They got their license. They can fly the airplane.
Now, if I run into hassles getting my full medical back from transport, which my doctor said there should be no legal reason for it, but we've got an ex-Air Force, ex-space program chief medical examiner in Transport Canada. And, they just love to ground people or just bureaucratically drag their heels. So it could be a while.
You guys are better than America on that for sure too. But I think seemed like to me in America, you could, if a guy had a private, you didn't need a medical to teach him how to fly instruments or commercial because he's already a
In
pilot.
Canada, you do, but
Surprised.
I might. What you have to have, you still need a medical, but it might be restricted, and you're restricted to what's called a multi-crew conditional license. So if I get that, I can teach private pilots, commercial pilots, whatever,
Right. You just couldn't do
ratings,
student time.
recurrency,
Right.
whatever.
That's what I think they do here.
But you have to have a limited medical at least for it.
I think
But in that case, I couldn't go up and fly solo either.
Right.
But I anticipate maybe being hit with that initially. While I fight it out with them for full license privileges, but
that would
we'll
give you a
see.
chance to go
Sometimes
back to
miracles
work.
happen.
Would give you a chance to go back to work.
Yeah, exactly. Now, 18 years ago, I think it was, when I had my triple angioplast with 4 stents, it was about a 9-month battle with them to get it back. So we'll see. Like, I'm likely going to get hit with additional exams required just to make them happy.
Sure. I agree.
Like last time I had to
Start
have
fighting
a
now, but
test.
next summer maybe you can have it.
Yeah.
He knows the gig.
Yeah, it's I had to wait 6 months before I could do anything. And so that was June 23rd. And then by the time I get in and get all the consultations with the specialists and the exams and everything, I hit it lucky today because I was running into bureaucratic interference for booking my ECG at the hospital. And the nurse that was doing my stress test, she said, well, if you're in the system here, scheduled for eventually get it, I can schedule you right now and do it. And she looked it up and said, yeah, you're right there. Let's go over to the room with the ECG and get it done for you.
Had an opening and take it quick.
Yeah, so I sure couldn't complain. Well, the healthcare is just incredible. What I've gotten. It's and you know, the transport says that you have to pay for all your exams yourself. Well, the hospital here says, nope, that's what we got healthcare for. If they figure you got a health condition, let's get you in and take care of it. So I'm real happy.
Breaks there.
Hey guys, I gotta run, so good to see you all.
Me too.
See you, Bob.
Good night, Bob. Good night,
Good
Bob.
seeing everybody.
Take care of yourself, Bob. Good to see you, buddy.
Good night,
You too.
both
Bye-bye.
Bobs.
So in summary, things are going as good as can be expected. So I'm content.
All
All
right.
right,
Wish you
well,
luck.
It's 9 o'clock.
deal.
Everybody's leaving, so I guess we'll just end it.
Okay.
About that
Good
time.
to see you all.
All right.
Take care, Ewans. We'll see you
See you later,
Friday.
Phil.
Bye
All
now.
right,
All right.
good
All
night.
right. Everybody
Good
have a
night,
good
guys.
evening.
Everybody
Yeah.
on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next Friday. Fair winds,
All right.
tight lines.
See ya.
ya.